Hey everybody, Mr. Bookie Boo here. It's down to the wire, but I've made it with my August Lego City update. And summertime just kind of it's been crazy busy, lots of stuff going on. But the good news is that we're back with another update. There's been a lot of big changes going on in Bricksburg, and I'm here to share some of those changes with you today. So right off the bat, you're going to notice this corner right here has seen a lot of activity. I did an earlier update, like a mini update earlier in the month that talked about some of the changes that was going on here with the whole Ninjago district thing I got going on. And you'll see, in addition to the Temple of Erujitsu, I've added Ninjago City, which is a fantastic set. Highly recommend it, highly worthwhile. The level of detail in that set is just stunning. It's amazing. All the little details, all the little thought that went into creating that set. Lego knocked it out of the park. I love it. I hope they make another like follow up to it, although I don't know if they will or not. But just fantastic, fantastic set. Highly recommended. Excuse me. And then behind that, you'll see I've stuck the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon, which I have no idea what the ultimate weapon is, but it's got to be better than the Ultimate Weapon, right? But anyways, that's up on the hill up there, which I showed you earlier in the month, the hill that I was creating, and I posted a few pics on Instagram that you could see how I was kind of laying out the design and whatnot. And then the other thing that I just did, and this is kind of a surprise, and I actually need your opinion on this one, is if you look to the right, I added my oldest son had, I forget what temple this is. It's another Ninjago temple. It's a dragon. I'm guessing it's something with dragons. I added it over there on the right. This guy over here you can see. And I'm not sure if I like it there. I'm not sure if it makes it look too busy. The stairway obviously needs to kind of be redone because it's just, it sticks out a little bit too much. But, I don't know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like it, should this dragon temple stay? You know, of course I'm going to build up the mountain underneath it, make another tunnel and all that good stuff with all this other Ninjago stuff, or is it too cluttered? Is this just too much going on over here in the Ninjago district? I don't know. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to point out was Dareth Dojo, you can see over here, which I've been slowly working on. It's got a roof now. It still don't have the top part. This is going to be the second floor part right here that I'm working on. But there you can see Dareth. The inside is mostly done. I still got a few more tiles to do. And basically I copied the same design here for the moat. So the moat just continues along, and then there's some steps on the end so you can get up here. It just kind of flows with Ninjago City. I needed to fill this gap. And then behind that, you can see I'm starting to build the stairway that goes up to the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. I still need to add some brick work all in here and add some rocks to make it look pretty. This right here, this entry walkway, I'm going to rebuild because it sticks out a little too much. So I'm probably just going to make some simpler stairs for that as well. And then, of course, decorate the top part here and add more rocks over behind Dareth's Dojo so it's all blends in, so it looks all nice, kind of like the Disney Castle does. But and then you just see all the little details over here that I've added. I added this set. What's this set called? The Ninjago Pursuit. I have the box right here. I can look. Actually, what is it called? Ninjago City Chase. That's it. That set is great for little bits and details. The little cart that comes with it is awesome. The street lights, street signs, all that good stuff. It's just nice little accessories to add to the city. Makes it look really cool. I haven't figured out where I'm going to put the fish and fruit stand yet, but we'll probably incorporate that maybe in the front street over here, kind of like I did in the other part of the town. And then I drew a quick pan over here. This is still a disaster. I am thinking, though, it's starting to get cleared out a little bit now that Ninjago City here is getting kind of getting completed. So I started moving out stuff. I still want to do maybe a bigger harbor back here, and of course extend the train track so it goes all the way around, and so we have the loop going again, which I don't have right now. And possibly fit Arkham Asylums maybe somewhere into this mix. I don't know. We'll see what comes up with that. But anyway, that's the Ninjago district, and that's kind of how it looks right now. So let me know what you think. Is it too crowded? Is it looking too much? Is this too much on the right? I'm just not sure with the red and the red Temple of Erujitsu. You know, I don't know. So you guys let me know, and let's see how that works out. Panning over this way, this is like this is still like just the junk pile right now. I haven't done much over here. This poor sandwich shop is still under construction. The Wookiees are actually sleeping on the job now, you can see. I demolished, this was the base plate for my original police station. I rebuilt it. So I still haven't finished clearing that out yet. I got to do that. It's one of those things. The police station is actually down on the floor over here right now. I haven't placed that yet. Little bit of work over here. You can see in the Disney castle. So there's the castle. The top part, I continue to just add little bits and pieces here and there to the top, to the landscaping. Just a little bit more greenery here and there. I still want to add the park benches. Mostly it's pretty much done though through here. This area, the Lego store, of course, is still there. I got one little spot for another modular. I don't know if it's going to be a custom one or if I'm going to take one of the existing sets. I still have an extra townhouse, this guy right here, that I could actually take and build and put over there. So we'll see, because I had the 3PO set over here that I had customized. I might do a custom townhouse. I don't know. We'll see. This is still a mess. It's always a mess. There's always stuff going on. You guys know how it is with all this stuff. It's crazy. But it is definitely lived in. The kids are in here playing all the time, setting things up. It looks like some of the minifigures are sleeping on the job again over here. But it's, you know, it's a lot of fun. We've been having a lot of... Ninjago's been getting the bulk of my my time this month. And it kind of shows. But we did dust earlier in the month. Dusting, I know you guys ask often, how do I dust? I'll show you real quick. I use paintbrushes. These are just really clean, cheap, inexpensive paintbrushes from Home Depot. And I just you just take them and just brush them along here and just brush the dust off. What I'll do in the streets is I'll start brushing in the streets and I'll brush it all into like a pile. And then I'll just get I have a little portable vacuum. I'll just get and just suck up all the little bits. For the houses, it's the same thing for the modulars up here. Same idea. I just go along here and just kind of dust it. The dust will fall down. So I start at the top, you know, usually, and just work my way down, and the dust will start to fall down. And then you just kind of gently brush it. And as the dust falls down all the way down, then you just sweep it away from the building. Again, just into a pile in the middle, and then just vacuum it up. It works pretty well. I do have an air filter that I've been running a little bit as well, which has dramatically cut down on the dust. It's just a real simple Honeywell, like cheapo air filter. I got it at Target, and I've been running that, and it works really well. It keeps things, like I say, it cuts down on the dust a little bit. So if you can invest in something like that, highly recommend it. Works pretty good. And then we just head on over here to the beach area, and you can see the beach area. Not a whole lot's changed aside from the minifigures. We got some kind of surfing competition going on over here that the kids set up, which is fun. And we added the Fun on the Beach set. It's been there for a little while now. And this area over here is still kind of unchanged. Eldorado's Fortress is going to stay there. I like it. It works there. The Lighthouse. I got to move that big Coast Guard cutter out, my custom cutter. Get that out of there. This is going to be more for like the smaller boats. And of course I got to move the goofy helicopter that's just kind of sitting there. I haven't done a lot in this area. Like I say, just the bulk of it has been Ninjago City. And I had a few trips where I was gone the last month. So it's been... just a really busy time in my house in general, and so it's been challenging to spend a lot of time working in here, but I have been able to spend a couple hours each night working in here on Ninjago City. So that's it for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it when you subscribe as well, and all those views, and let me know what you think. Do you like how Ninjago City's coming? Do you like the Dragon Temple up on the right-hand side? Anything different? Should I switch it around any? I think I like the placement of Ninjago City. I initially was going to turn it the other way around. So like it was going to kind of be basically turn 90 degrees. But then I realized as you walk into the room, because as you walk into my room, you wouldn't see like this to me is like the front of the building here. This is like the front. And so I think that shows pretty well, and it looks pretty good. You don't see the canal as much as I would have liked on the side there. But but I think it works pretty good. And then this right here, since the canal pops out there and where the little boat is, that's going to be more canal. And then again, I have room here for more modulars. Depending on how big I make this harbor, if I do the harbor, I can at least get like 1, 2, maybe 3 more modulars in here, because I am kind of running out of modular space, which has got me a little worried, because I like to make my own custom ones, but then the official Lego ones come out and I was like, oh, where am I going to put all this stuff? And then I still have this area over here I got to work on too, which I suppose I could fit a modular, but it is a tight fit, as you can see. there's not much room because the track runs right against these buildings. So there's not room for like a full modular in this area. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video and hopefully more progress here in Ninjago City and in Bricksburg in general.